Hey family, I'm black. 1000%. It's King Simon. Of course, they call me the mathematical motivator, and that's what we gonna do. Motivate you mathematically today. And of course, I am one of those numerologist persons that do what we have to do to help guide you to the very best of your abilities in whatever capacity. So it's very important that a lot of us learn to pay attention to the most intricate parts of our life. You know, I always state what my brother Les Brown says on some of his lectures. He says the two most important days in your life is the day you were born and the day you find out why you were born. So myself and people like Lloyd Strayhorn are here to help you find out why you were born. So when you give us a number, it's like giving us a GPS. We're like GPSs, you know what I'm saying? GPSs. You give us a number, you give us an address, and we give you some of your possibilities. We give you some of your positive, give you some of your negative, or your highest and your lowest, and how to manage those things with discipline. And that's what it's all about, being disciplined. Even the man that coined this phrase had to be disciplined in order for him to be great, for him to say, I am the greatest. Born January 17th now, of course, that's a great combination of numbers, because it told me that his alignment number, when you add the 1 plus the 17, that's called the alignment number, equals 18, which is the 1 and 8 is a 9, tells me that he was universal. He had universal appeal. And because he used that propensity and that energy and that vibe to be universal, that 1 in his 17 is that leadership quality, that ambitious quality, that go-getter. That was Muhammad Ali's quality. And that 7, he had that spiritual background. He had the spiritual thing. You know, he joined Islam. You know, he had a Christian background, but he also prayed and he meditated before every fight and did what he had to do. So he really lived in the combination of his numbers. It's real talk. But let's check out a man like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson also lived in the combination of his numbers. And I'm just going to be dealing with the month they're born and the day they were born. Now, Tyson is born on the 6th, on June the 30th. Now, again, you see that alignment number, because 6 plus 3, or 6 plus the 30 is 36, and 3 plus 6 is 9. Again, universal appeal. And that 9 energy is a fighting and warrior energy. That's a 9 is a warrior energy. So right there it tells me he had to see things to completion. He had universal appeal, and especially he did reach a universal appeal at some point or fashion of his life. Mike Tyson is known as the knockout kid. Everybody remember that. Also, that 3 and that 0 told me he had extra expressions of dealing with things and how he dealt with this. And remember, I told people about the negative of the 3, getting into scandals. You remember he got into scandals with Robin Givens. He got into scandals with women and got put in jail eventually because of women. Dealing with that energy. So one thing about the 3s and people that are dealing in those 3s and those that add up to the 3, let's say you're born on the 3rd, let's say you're born on the 12th, let's say you're born on the 21st or the 30th of November, always recognize that they have the ability to give out energy. They have that ability to expand and grow to be the very best you can. And even the multiple of the 3s. The 3, the 6, and the 9. So when I see 9s and 6 popping up on your charts and 3s are popping up in your chart, I know you have a grander scheme of things in your life. Very important to listen to, very important to pick up on, very important to understand that I am the mathematical motivator for a reason. I like to motivate people with the numbers. And the numbers give me energy. I'm living on my numbers. You know, everybody say numbers don't lie, but guess what? People lie to themselves. Like today is April the 25th. Now, if you add all that up, let's say 2 plus 5 is 7, and 7 plus the 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a number 11. That's alignment number. Anybody born on that day have a master number 11. But I look at it differently, because 7 is usually a very spiritual day, a very research-orientated day, something that you have to look deep into. Also, people born under that number has to deal with their intuition. Anybody born under the number 7 have to deal with their intuition and pay attention to their gut feelings, and also their dreams are very vivid. So if you understand the different dynamics of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the master number 11s and 22, I can go to 33, but there's no 33 day of the month, so I gotta respect that. But if you go to books like my children's book, bang, my children's book goes from 1 to 31 because there is 31 days in the year in a month. So it's very important that you study, you research, and understand who you are from a mathematical level. And that's why I do what I do. As a matter of fact, I got some new books. Thanks to Dr. Africa, I got my new books. My book is out here. I got 20 of them on sale because I did so well on the market. And thanks to you, my supporters, I did so well in my market. My publisher sent me 20 free books to sell and to have when I be at the lecture at Dr. Africa's this weekend and Jerry Miller, I'll have my books out there. And of course, I want to make sure y'all get it. Now, if you want a numerologic reading, please, family, please get in contact with me. If you want a reading, you can text me your full name and your date of birth at 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And please subscribe to my page, King Simon Presents, because I'm going to present all these different types of mathematical equations, motivations to help guide you and your family to the best you can be, to the highest and wisest that you can be. And it's very important because, like I always say in all my interviews, numerology is not the is-all or be-all. It's just a guide to help guide you to be your very best to the next level. And then I might give you over to someone else that can take you to the next level after that. Then I'll tell you to go to people like E.T., Eric Thomas, or Les Brown, or Tony Robbins, people that I know that you might resonate with just because of your number. Some people, I spoke to a person that's born under the number 8, and it was very compelling to me to give them over to Les Brown to keep them motivated, or give them over to Robert Kiyosaki, who was born April the 8th, to keep them motivated. So motivation in your life is very important. And I'm not going to say I'm always motivated, but I do have to catch myself when negativity starts to creep in, because according to MIT, they say that it takes 16 positives to knock out one negative in this society. 16 positive to knock out one negative. So guess what? There's a lot of negativity going on in this society, and it starts from the head up, coming on down. So we got to always mind our mind. Yes, we got to mind our mind like Muhammad Ali did. That's why he called himself the greatest. He mined his mind. Every boxer, every competitor, every motivator, everybody has to mind their mind. Not just mind your business. You got to mind your mind so it doesn't get corrupt and infiltrated by negativity, because negativity is so pervasive. So please, family, if you want a numerologics reading, please contact me, or me and my assistant, Miss Keys, will definitely contact you back within 24 to 72 hours. The number again is 347-496-1022. Text me your full name, your date of birth, and what you need. We will try to provide and help and guide you with your numbers. That's how we got to do it. This is what it's all about for me. I love and respect you, family. Stay focused, stay alert, and stay alive, because remember, the two most important days of your life is the day you were born and the day you find out why you were born. Why were you born? Ask yourself that. Peace to the family. This is King Simon. Subscribe to my page, King Simon Presents, people, or hit me up on Instagram, King Simon Productions. Hit me up at Twitter at King Simon Prod, or hit me up on Facebook, MC Simon. Needs to be filled, but King Simon is already filled. But please like my King Simon production page, and email me if you want at numbers, the letter R, simple at Gmail. That's numbers, the letter R at Gmail, simple at Gmail, or King Simon Productions, either with an S or without an S. I own them both at gmail.com. One love, one aim, one destiny, family. Thank you. I'm black, and I'll see you at the Dr. Africa and the Jerry Miller event on April the 30th and May the 7th at Nicholas, Brooklyn. That's right, we'll be at Nicholas, Brooklyn this Sunday for Dr. Laila Africa and his beautiful wife, the one, the only Dr. Melody. If you want to find out any ticket information, please, please, please also call and text me. Or you can also go to Nicholas, Brooklyn, and get your tickets live and direct. Go over there to 1396 Fulton Street, right there between Brooklyn and New York Avenue, and give them a call, 718-858-4400. This is King Simon. Make sure you hit me up. Subscribe to my page. One love. Peace.